Okay, we are getting the sum of the first n terms of a GP, and the sum of the first n terms of a GP is given by the formula sum of the first n terms is equal to A open R index n minus 1 close everything out of R minus 1, or A 1 minus Rn, everything out of 1 minus R, where A is the first term, R is the common ratio, and N is the number of terms. So given the GP 1, 2, 4, find the sum of the first 6 terms. So we are asked to get the sum of the first 6 terms of the GP that we are given. So all we need to do is to identify the values of A, which is the first term. So the first term in our GP is 1, so our A is 1. Common ratio, according to the first 3 terms, we shall say 2 over 1 or 4 over 2, and we are getting 2 in either of the cases. And our N is the number of terms that we are told to find the sum of. So N is 6. Now, having gotten all this information, we need now to substitute these quantities in our formula. So we shall say sum of the first 6 terms. You can see where we have N, we have put 6, so we are already substituting. Sum of the first 6 terms is equal to A R index 6 minus 1, and this is what we are having, and R minus 1. So sum of the first 6 terms is given by, we know when we multiply 1 by all this, we are going to end up with that. So we shall just say 2 index 6 minus 1, everything out of 1. So our sum of the first 6 terms will be 2 index 6 is giving us 64. So we shall say 64 minus 1. And we are dividing by 1, so we just leave it the way it is. And finally, we shall get sum of the first 6 terms is 63. So basically, this is how we get the sum of the first n terms of a GP, and we are trying to use the formula. You must be aware that whichever formula you use, whether you use this one, you start with the ones here and here, or you start with the others here and here, you are still going to get the same answer, as long as you would have inputted the correct values of A, correct values of R, and the correct value of the number of terms.